students, in this video we will discuss about remaining 4 problems from the exercise 10.2 of chapter circuits. Let us start with question number 10. The question is, prove that the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the points of contact at the center. Okay, the meaning of this question is, suppose P is the external point. From this P you can draw two tangents to the circle. Suppose the tangents are PA and PB. Okay, now you have to prove that this APB angle is supplementary with AOB angle. Okay, you have to prove that APB angle is supplementary with AOB angle. So let's check the solution. Now since PA is tangent at the point A to the circle, so you can say that angle OAP is 90 degree. By similar reason, angle OBP is also 90 degree. Now OAPB is a quadrilateral. So the sum of all angles will be 360 degree. So you can say that angle A plus angle O plus angle B plus angle P is equal to 360 degree. But the value of this angle and this angle is given as 90 degree. So in this equation, in place of A angle and B angle, put the value 90 degree each. If you do the calculation, you will get APP plus BOA, that means this angle plus this angle is equal to 180 degree. Now since their sum is 180 degree, so you can say that these two angles will be supplementary to each other. Okay. Hence it is proved that the angle between two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact at the center. Now we will check the next problem. Prove that the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. So here ABCD is a parallelogram which circumscribe a circle. Okay. So from the diagram you can say that this A, B, C, D are the external points of the circle. Okay. And also since ABCD is a parallelogram, opposite sides will be equal. That's why AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. Okay. So AB is equal to CD, BC is equal to AD. You are getting these two equations. Now if you consider the circle now, and since A is the external point, you know the theorem, the two tangents drawn from the external point of a circle to the circle is equal in length. That is, the length of tangent drawn from the external point of the circle will be equal in length. So you can say that AP is equal to AS because this AB is the tangent at the point P, right? BC is the tangent at the point Q, CD is the tangent at the point R, and AD is the tangent at the point S. So you can say that AP is equal to AS, BP is equal to PQ, CR is equal to CQ, and DR is equal to DS. Okay, so look at here, these 4 are given as equation number 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now you will add these 4 equations. Okay, so if you add these 4 equations, you will get this expression. Take this DR with CR, BP with AP, DS with DS with AS, okay, and BQ with CQ. If you look at the pair, this R is common for first two pair, P is common for second two pair. Okay, so in this way you have to choose the pair that one digit will be common. Okay, Now BR plus CR is equal to CD, BP plus AP is equal to AB, DS plus AS is equal to AD, BC plus CQ is equal to BC. So you are getting CD plus AP is equal to AD plus BC. Now look at equation number 1 and 2. Here AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. Opposite sides are equal. So in place of CD, you can write AB, that is AB plus AB, 2AB. Similarly, in place of AD, you can write BC. So BC plus BC, it will become 2BC. That means AB is equal to BC. Okay. So these two adjacent sides are equal in length. Okay. Similarly, you can say that these two adjacent sides will be equal in length. Again, this is equal to this one, this is equal to this one. That means these four sides are equal to each other. So the parallelogram will become a rhombus. Okay. In this way, we can prove this question. Now next is very important question. Okay, and a little bit complicated also, but it is very important question. A triangle ABC is drawn to circumscribe a circle of radius 4 cm such that the segment BD and DC into which BC divided by the point of contact D are of length 8 cm and 6 cm respectively. Find the side AB and AC. Okay, the meaning of this question is OD is the radius of this circle with length 4 cm. Okay, ABC is a triangle which is circumscribing this circle. Okay, ABC is a triangle which is circumscribing this circle. So you can say that this AB is a radius, AB is a tangent, AC is a tangent, and BC is also a tangent to the circle. I am considering this BC will touches the circle at the point D. Okay, that is the D is the point of contact and OD is the radius. This D dividing this BC line segment in this way that the length of CD is 6 cm and the length of BD is 8 cm. That means the total length of BC is 14 cm. Okay, now you have to find the length of AB and the length of AC. I will consider these two points of contact as E and F. Okay, so let's check the solution of this question. Okay, as you can see, I am considering this one as E and F, and I am also considering this AF as X centimeter. Okay, now you know that the tangent drawn from same external point to the circle are equal. From the diagram, this AF and AE are the tangent from the external point A. So if this length is X, AF length is X, then AE length will be also X. Okay, these two will be X. Similarly, CD and CF are the tangents from the external point C. So if this is 6 cm, this is also 6 cm. By similar reason, if it is 8 cm, it will be also 8 cm. Okay. So from the diagram, you are getting the value of BC is 14. The value of AB length is X plus 8. The value of AC length as X plus 6. Okay, so look at here, all these things are given by these expressions. Okay, now we will find the area of ABC triangle. You know the Heron's formula, you have learned about Heron's formula in class 9. So to use Heron formula, you have to find half of perimeter. First of all, the perimeter of this triangle will be AC plus BC plus AB, that is X plus 8 plus X plus 6 plus 14, and I am denoting the perimeter as 2S. So 2S is equal to 28 plus 2x. So half perimeter ACE is equal to 14 plus x. So you have got the value of half of the perimeter. Now you will use Heron's formula and you will find the area of ABC triangle. Okay. Now you will find the area of OBC triangle. Look at here, OBC means this triangle. Okay. Now in OBC triangle, OD is perpendicular to the base BD. Why? Because you know BC is the tangent, OD is the radius, and they will form 90 degree at the point of contact. So for the triangle OBC, you can say that this is altitude and this is the base. So the area of OBC will be half into OD into BC. Okay, that means half into 4 into 14, 28 centimeter square. In the similar manner, you will find the area of OCA and the area of, I think it will be OAC. Okay, and the OCA and OAB. Okay, in this way you will find the area of these three triangles. Now if you look at here in the diagram, if you add this triangle with this one and with this one, okay, if you add these three triangle, you will get the area of whole triangle ABC. Okay, so look at here, you can write area of ABC is equal to sum of area of these three smaller triangles. You know the area of these four triangles. Put the values here, do the calculation. The calculation is very big. Okay, so do the calculation, do the square on the both side. Now after the calculation, you will get the value of x as minus 14 and 7. Now x was the length of AF, right? And the length cannot be negative, that's why you will ignore this minus 14 value. Okay, so the value of x will be 7. Now if you put 7 here in place of x, the length of AC will be 7 plus 6, that is 13. And if you put 7 here, the length of AB will be 7 plus 8, that is 15. So the length of AB is 15 centimeter, length of AC is 13 centimeter. Okay, and this way we have to solve this question. Now question number 13, this is the last question of this exercise. The question is, prove that the opposite side of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtended supplementary angles at the center of the circle. Okay, the meaning of this question is, here ABCD is a quadrilateral which circumscribe a circle, and as you can see, AB and DC are opposite side. The question is, this AB and CD will subtend supplementary angle to the center. That means this AOB, okay, this angle, and COD, this angle, will be supplementary to each other. That means their sum will be 180 degree. The sum of this and this angle is 180 degree. Okay. Now look at here. You have to look at here. This you have to join this OB, OA, then OC and OD. Okay. ABCD is the quadrilateral, and as you can see, this AB is the tangent at the point P, BC is the tangent at the point Q, CD is the tangent at the point R, AD is the tangent at the point S. Okay. Also join this PQRS with the center O. Okay. And I am marking this angle as 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, and this is 8. Okay. Now if you take OAP triangle and OPS triangle, if you take this consecutive triangle, you can say that OA is the common side, OS is equal to OP. Why? Because they are the radius of the circle. And AP is equal to AS. Why? Because AP and AS are the length of tangent from the external point A. So they will be equal in length. So by SSS congruency, you can say that these two triangles will be congruent triangle. So by CPCT, angle 1 will be equal with angle 8. Okay. Similarly, you can prove that angle 2 is equal to angle 3, angle 4 is equal to angle 5, and angle 6 is equal to angle 7. So you are getting these 4 equation. Now, if you add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, these 8 angles, you will get the whole circle. That means sum of these 8 angle is equal to 360 degree. Now take this 1 with this 8, 2 with 3, 4 with 5, 6 with 7 and put them in a bracket. Now since angle 1 is equal to angle 8, in place of this one you can write 2 angle A, similarly 2 angle 2, similarly 2 angle 5, similarly 2 angle 6. Okay, take 2 common and cancel it with 360 degree. So we are getting 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 is equal to 180 degree. Now again look at the figure. 1 plus 2 means AOB. 5 plus 6 is equal to COD. That means AOB plus COD is equal to 180 degree. That is the angle, that is the opposite side subtended supplementary angles at the center of the circle. Similarly, you can prove for these two angles, angle AOD and angle BOC. Similarly, you can prove that their sum will be 180 degree. Hence, the opposite side subtended supplementary angle at the center. Okay. In this way, you have to solve this question number 13. So, as you can see, this exercise is over. There is 13 questions in this exercise, and I have shared all the solution by the video. Okay. So this is all for today. Thank you.